Welcome back to the channel, it's Rickster. The draw betting option is one of the trickiest and most unpredictable choices for many bettors. In fact, some believe it's even harder to predict than correct scores. I've been in your shoes, and while I still can't guarantee a 100% success rate, in this video I'll share with you some very effective tips that have helped me identify matches likely to end in a draw. After watching this, you'll see that predicting a draw isn't as hard as it seems, so stick around till the end. 1. Matches between two mid-table teams. The first scenario where a draw is more likely is in a match involving two evenly matched mid-table clubs. Predicting a draw result is much easier when both teams are average in performance. Here's what to do. Check the league table and their last 5 games, focusing on goal scoring and goal conceding stats. If both teams struggle to score goals and have solid defences, or concede very few goals, the chances of a draw are high. This strategy works particularly well in leagues like La Liga, the Premier League, and especially Serie A. 2. Low-scoring matches or poor form. Another clue is when both teams have stats that suggest a low-scoring match. If your analysis shows no real possibility for over 1.5 goals, or even any goals at all, then a draw becomes a likely outcome. Additionally, if both teams have recorded more losses than wins in their last 5 matches, it's safe to assume that neither will dominate. The most probable result here is a draw, as both teams are struggling to perform and are likely to cancel each other out. 3rd, teams. Close in league. Position. Matches between teams sitting close to each other on the league table, especially when separated by just a few points, are often prime candidates for a draw. Even if both teams are capable of scoring and conceding, their similar abilities make it harder for either to secure a win. They're likely to neutralize each other's strengths, resulting in a draw. 4. Balanced matchups. When both teams are evenly matched in terms of pedigree, goal-scoring form and bookmaker odds, the likelihood of a draw is very high. Most people in these situations tend to bet on either team to win, expecting one side to edge out the other in tight match. But these are often the games that end in draws. As I mentioned in my video on double chance bets, either team to win is not always the safest option. When you can't clearly identify a winner, a straight draw or double chance is often the better bet. 5. Matches between defensive teams. Finally, matches between two defensive teams are among the most reliable setups for predicting a draw. These games often feature cautious play, especially with mid-table teams. The majority of the match is spent battling for control in the midfield with few attacking chances. Even if one team manages to score, the other will likely push forward to equalize. Once they do, both sides tend to revert to their defensive tactics, resulting in a draw. Final thoughts. By focusing on these scenarios, you'll realize that predicting a draw isn't as hard as it seems, and even if you're not confident enough to bet on a straight draw yet, these tips will still improve your success rate with double chance predictions, especially when the team's odds and performances are closely matched. So, keep these factors in mind the next time you analyze a match, and you'll start to see just how achievable draw predictions can be.